Besides XRP, what other cryptos are you suggesting? Really, any crypto that has a use case that's dealing within the banking system or what's coming with the Great Reset. So there's 6 different cryptos, and you can look this up yourself. I don't want to necessarily recommend a bunch because I don't know which ones are going to get the contracts. I know XRP, XLM um, are really on my high end. I hold about 14, 15 different and they're all use case. I hold very, very little Bitcoin. I'm not saying Bitcoin's bad. I just there's no use case. It's very expensive, time consuming to use and move, and sometimes you're waiting a day to receive it. It's crazy. XRP, you move it and instantaneously it's like hits. And it's the banker's currency, and it's in the middle of a lawsuit, and they do not want anybody, the layman like us, to be able to use it. It's for the banks, and so that's why they are doing what they're doing with the SEC and different things. But there's a periodical that was released from the IMF, and they list 6 currencies. And if you can't find that, let me know. Submit a question to support@HISAdvocates.org. I'll find it for you and let you know. But there's 6 currencies. I've listed 3 of them here, and there's another 3 I'm blanking on, but I would tell you, I would go with who the IMF is saying. And but anything with a use case, not a store of value, anything with a use case, something like XRP has a ledger, XLM has a ledger. They're all compliant, working within the system structures, and they're going to be whales. They're going to absolutely be whales. I don't be surprised XRP hits 100 in the next year, 1,000 within 2 or 3 years. Don't be shocked at all, or more. I actually saw a video the other day. What would it take for XRP to hit 10,000? And some guy did the raw math on the element of how much of the trillions that are at play in the fiat world would have to be moved through XRP. And please remember, XRP is not claiming to be the digital world's reserve currency. What they do is they facilitate, for the people that are new to this, they're facilitating the ability to let all digital currencies flow through their system. It's known as an open source ledger. It's a blockchain ledger it's instantaneous. It's 0.0002 or whatever, 0002, 2 cents for the cost of the transfer, and they can take on 2 things, IOU and XRP. So it means receiving bank A has a fiat currency or a fiat coin, like say it's a Federal Reserve, they have a Fed coin, and that's literally an IOU. Well, XRP is going to swallow up that IOU and spit out whatever coin on the other side that they want. So there is a coin that has to make a deal with all the world's reserve banks, all the Federal Reserve banks, and that's what they did. They made 50 billion coins available in escrow, a little more actually, but for the banks to buy up. So the banks will be in receipt of how and in control of how this money moves and flows. And so it's not a coin that can be mined. It's one of the coins that everybody's hated because it's the bank's coins, but anything like that. And there's a few different ledgers out there. They're going to try them all. And they're all going to be very, in my opinion, very successful from a standpoint of valuation. But just go follow the ones that the IMF is promoting.